For this list, we'll be looking at the sequel series and brand new properties that leapt out of the anime soup this fall, and managed to once again light a fire under otaku everywhere. Note that we won't be including the new season of 7 Deadly Sins in this list, because we refuse to judge this show until it's uncensored. Please hurry up, Netflix. As always, I'm on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over, give me a follow, and please let me know what your favourite anime of fall is. Number 10, Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered, but overly cautious. Yeah, another isekai, but we were rather delighted to discover this little piece of satire. One that wastes no time dismantling the many tropes of the genre in an uproarious fashion. Tasked with protecting a doomed world, a goddess seeks the aid of an overpowered human, from Japan of course, to help bring peace. Just a small issue. He's overly cautious to the nth degree.
15000ほどあった MP が今や13500しかない。まだ十分残ってっけど。
Not only does he refuse to start questing until he's maxed out, but he doesn't know the meaning of the word restraint. Whether you're a level 1 slime or a demonic general, this complete Chad will give you Armageddon all the same.
暗い。アトミックスプリットスラッシュ。
Number 9, Orisuki. Are you the only one who loves me? Watching an unremarkable everyday high schooler suddenly approached by various ladies who have a major confession for him isn't anything new. At least until you realize this series has taken that premise and flipped it on its head. Hard.
そうだよ。俺は精一杯奴らを支えて振られた方とハッピーエンドを目指せばいいんじゃねえか。俺のラブコメはこれからだ。
Turns out our latest man isn't the newest addition to the harem hero collective, but something of a supervillain who, after discovering the girls' affection aren't directed towards him, schemes to help set them up with his popular best friend, just so he can swoop in at the last second and get the loser for himself.
助かります。でもそれならジョーロも一緒に。僕は昼休み別の子と会う約束があるから厳しいかな。
Yes, he's horrible, but man, is it ever hilarious. Number 8, We Never Learn, Season 2.
ほれ、お前の番。
The fact we got a second season so quickly within the same year is something we're oh so grateful for. After all, this charming little study session is one of the best examples of a romantic comedy we've seen in years, with this outing only deepening the bonds Nariyuki now shares among his genius peers, albeit in the funniest ways imaginable. Just when you think Rizu's crazy makeover has secured her the best girl spot, along comes Araka with the whole adorably bad English shtick. We've never seen a harem like this, where all the girls are top tier, so we have no idea who to root for.
Straight! And like, at the post office!
Number 7, Psycho Pass 3. While still finding its feet and yet to show signs whether or not it's slipping into Psycho Pass 2 territory, at the very least, we've got our favourite short-statured kick-ass waifu Akane back. Well, sort of.
私は彼らに使命を託す決意をした。彼らが猟犬となり、見えざる敵にたどり着くことを信じている。
Throw in the endearing characteristics of this new cast, as well as the mysterious agenda of the insidious Bifrost organization, and things are looking pretty good for this sci-fi noir's third outing.
本日より着任、新藤新監視官です。
同じく、K. ミハエル・イグナトフ監視官。
Let's hope it stays that way. At the very least, we can expect plenty more Dominator action down the line.
クリアだ。バカ。
Number 6, Beastars. From the moment that stop-motion theme song paraded itself onto our screens, we knew we were in for something very different. So how did anime's answer to Zootopia turn out? Pretty damn good, actually.
この時俺が出会ったのは小さなウサギと自分の本能だった。
Following the murder of a student, tensions between herbivores and their more predatory classmates soon begin to escalate. All the while, the gentle wolf Legoshi finds himself unexpectedly infatuated with spunky bunny Haru.
俺彼女の言葉に救われても追い詰められてもいない。ただただ目をそらせないでいる。
How he's supposed to focus on a school production when there's romance and potentially deadly impulses on the brain? Don't know. Good luck to him, though.
なんだったんだ今俺の身に起きたことって。
Number 5, Chihaya Furu 3. The character mania is in full swing this season. As the love triangle continues to tighten, all our resident ray of sunshine can think about is getting back into her passion in time for the upcoming competitions, with the rest of the cast helplessly caught along for the ride.
やっぱり綾瀬先輩強い。
Throw in school hijinks, some serious character montages, and plenty of reason to support both Arata and Taichi in their romantic endeavors, and it looks like Chihaya's luck and warmth has won out again. Better hurry up with the confessions, lads.
袴綺麗やなって。
Number 4, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia. While its title still has no right to be that long, this latest adaptation from the Fateverse's insane catalogue turned out to be surprisingly impressive. The idea of a master and servant travelling through time in order to fix temporal incidences brought on by the Holy Grail's wishes is a pretty interesting concept for the Fateverse.
三女神同盟を倒すのと引き換えではどうですか。
While it may not be the entry point fans who have not played the game have been looking for, and maybe a little confusing at times, you can still appreciate this series for the absolute spectacle of the fight scenes and gorgeous world design. Number 3, Food Wars, The Fourth Plate. It's a non-stop series of Shokugeki, a culinary showdown between the Elite 10 and the Rebels, as Soma and the gang forge on ahead to shatter the totalitarian gourmet dreams of Erina's twisted father. All in all, this season of this delicious shonen is pulling out all the stops, while simultaneously dazzling us with all manner of creative cuisine. You'll have a hard time deciding whether to lose yourself to the hype of the intense kitchen brawls, or desperately trying to reach through your screens to grab a bite.
さあ心して食べてちょう。ちょうどこっちも仕上がった。この勝負いよいよ決まる。
Number 2, Sword Art Online Alicization, War of Underworld. Kirito is comatose, Alice is finally busting out her Integrity Knight powers again, and Asuna is about to join the fray.
準備はいい？はい。いつでも構いません。
If you ever wanted an apology for Alfheim Online, here it is. With the battle lines drawn both inside and outside the virtual scape, it looks like things are about to get wild.
焼き払え！
Not only does new best girl Alice have to deal with the consequences brought on by Kirito and Yujiro in the previous season, but there's also the looming threat of the Dark Territory to contend with. Stay in your chair, Kirito. She's got this. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here's some honorable mentions.
なんだこりゃ。早く乾かさねえと錆びる。
実は孫が入学しましてね。これがもう可愛くて可愛くて。お願いだから変なこと言わないで。そして孫の入間くんと撮った一枚